And one thing I realised that I didn't touch on right at the beginning when I was introducing
Yeah.
you is that you were a sommelier some while back.
Oh,
Was that in the
yes.
UK?
No, no, that was in Bulgaria.
Oh,
So
okay.
when I graduated college, then I went to uni. And in uni, I had several different options, but the one I chose was management in the tourism in that sector.
Oh, okay.
So after I graduated, I started building my way up, and I found a really interesting job in the wine museum of Bulgaria.
Amazing.
So what happened was I started as a tour guide, and really quickly I became the curator of the museum, like the manager of the museum and the lead wine taster. So we were doing wine tasting sessions, sometimes 4 or 5 sessions a day. So I had to go home in a cab because I was fit for
I think you
driving.
spit it out, aren't you?
Yes, so I did that for a couple of years. Then, in the meantime, I really wanted to educate myself about wine because I was starting to work in the
Yeah.
wine industry, but I didn't know much. I knew a lot
Yeah.
about history because I'm a history man. I know a lot about the old history of the Balkan Peninsula, the Balkans, and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
I know a
Interesting.
lot about that. Like we're talking thousands of years BC. However, I knew about the wine culture of the old Greeks, the Roman people, but I didn't know much about modern day wine. And I started educating myself on this. So I went to a lot of conferences. I was representing at one point Bulgaria twice in the European Parliament, talking about the history of the wine, especially in the southern parts of Bulgaria.
Oh, okay.
And after that, I moved on to being a manager to a five-star restaurant.
Mhm.
And I was the leading sommelier and wine taster of that restaurant as well. But for my own reasons, which I'm not gonna bother people on this podcast, I just got really frustrated with not my job, but my country, so I just left. And
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
just packed my whole life in a suitcase and came to
And
the
that's
UK.
that's when things all started to change. So you've gone from
Yes, yeah.
sommelier to strategist, and I love that because it's like a full circle.
To be fair, I went from sommelier to a delivery. That's how it started for me in the UK. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And
Yeah.
then I used to work in UPS, Amazon, and it's just that transition period. It was not tough. It was okay, but I just wanted to switch from just wearing formal clothes all day to
Yeah.
wearing cargo pants.
Yes, of
And I
course.
didn't mind it because I was so disappointed with the things that were happening in my country that I just couldn't care less what I'm gonna do as long as I'm away from there.
Ah,
So yeah, that's how it started. It
and then from there
evolved
you've
to
built.
yes,
Amazing.
and
Oh, it's
evolved
amazing.
to
Oh, it's been brilliant talking to you. Thank you for sharing so openly everything that you've done, your
of course, no
thoughts. Really,
problem.
really helpful as well for people thinking about investing and legacy. It's just really thought-provoking. So thank you so much for
Absolutely.
being my very first guest on Series 27.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you
Take
for the
care.
invite. I wish you all the best with the podcast, and I
Thank
am pretty
you.
sure it's gonna grow big. So, yeah, you're doing a great job. Keep pushing, and we'll speak again soon.
We'll speak soon then. You take care. Thank you. Thanks so
Take
much.
care. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.